Thomas.
Okay. In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
Well, I think our film does meet the codes and conventions of a rom-com, because we've got the main characters and they're from two different worlds and they're really opposite, like the nerd and the pretty girl. And in a rom-com they usually are going to cross paths, and you can see that's going to happen in the film. And like we've allowed that to happen with them meeting at the very beginning. And in a rom-com also you get different camera shots, like establishing shots and shots of scenery, and we've done that at the beginning as well. And a rom-com is like a romantic comedy, and we have put some comedy in there with like the dancing and when the nerd falls over. And I think the music's quite appropriate because it's a song about love. And when we edited it, we put the titles in a font that I think is quite appropriate, that relates to being a nerd.
Okay. How does your media product represent particular social groups?
We represented two social groups. There's the nerd, who's probably from like a working class kind of background, and then the girl that's from more of an upper class background. And they're both teenagers, college students, but the nerd's black and the pretty girl is white. And because the nerd falls over and bad things happen to him, he has quite negative representation, whereas the girl, she walks past and just laughs at the nerd, so that's positive representation.
Good. What kind of media institution might distribute your media product and why?
Well, the film is a British film, so it would be more of a British film company like Film 4 to produce it, but their films are usually low budget and lower quality. But the type of film we're making is a typical film that could be produced by like Universal, maybe Warner Brothers, and they could produce it and make it better and give us like better location and better budget.
Okay. Who would be the audience for your media product?
I think the target audience is teenagers and like young adults, and there would be like mostly females, and that's like the typical rom-com audience. And the film will probably be rated at about a 12, so that's why it's like appealing to teenagers. And it would appeal to like younger adults because that's the people that's in the film, so they could possibly relate to it. And the social class for it would be about middle class to working class.
How did you attract or address your audience?
In the opening scene we introduced the main characters quite well. So we had the nerd, and you want to sympathise with him because he falls over and you have the girls laughing at him. And then you see that the girl has some pity for him, the pretty girl has some pity for him, so the audience knows that something's going to develop later on in the film. The music's also quite catchy, so it might catch the audience's attention, and it's quite comical at the beginning, so the audience should enjoy this and want to see more.
Okay. What have you learned about technologies from the process of constructing this product?
I've learned new camera skills, so like setting up the camera, putting it on the tripod and like getting it in the right position. And filming was quite easy, like you just like have to make sure that you set the frame right, and you have to always take care of like the battery life so that it doesn't die on you while you're filming, because that can be really annoying. And always have pre-roll and post-roll because that's important for editing. And editing was quite easy as well, I thought, and it was like it really helped you improve your footage. It made it look so much better and like made you portray a point that you wanted to. So like you can put transitions and effects on it so that you can make it obvious what you're trying to show. So we had a dream sequence and you could see that because we put a ripple effect on it.
Very good. Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learnt in the progression from it to the full product?
Well, I've learned that working in a group can be difficult at times because people might have different ideas, but then it can be good as well because those different ideas can make the film even better and make a really good idea even better. And I've learned that when you use a video camera, you always have to frame your shots well so that you can get a good point across. So like always angle it in the right position, and I've learned to do that better. And we've learned to like have smoother movements with the camera so that you can have the best possible shot. And we followed the 180-degree rule, which we learned in the preliminary task.
Right.